Have you ever watched Shark Tank India and heard the things like pre-money 4.5 crore, post-money 5 crore, convertible note with 20% discount, royalty till 2x, dilution from 90% to 72%, and felt like you accidentally sat for the CA exam? No worries, today we are going to fix that. Meet Harry. He's 30 years old. He runs a chai delivery business called Chai on Call. And in the next 5 minutes, we'll use his story to break down 8 key investment terms. So simply that you will finally understand what the sharks are actually saying. So let's go. So let's understand about equity, ownership, bootstrapping, debt. Harry started Chai on Call 2 years ago with 20,000 of his own savings. No investors, no loans. That's called the bootstrapping, growing with your own money. Today he owns 100% of the company, but he needs 50 lakhs to expand to 10 more locations. There are 2 ways to get that money. Option 1, debt, bank loan. He keeps 100% of his ownership, but he must repay 50 lakhs plus interest every month, even if chai sales are slow. Problem? What can be the problem? Bank asks for collateral and the Harry does not have assets worth 50 lakhs. Option 2, equity. That means sell a piece of that company. Harry offers 10% equity to a shark. If shark takes that deal, Harry owns 90%, shark owns 10%. That's 10% is called equity, a permanent slice of every future rupee Chai on Call is going to make. And you know, Harry chooses equity. He gives up some ownership but gets money without monthly payments. Now let's understand about what is valuation, pre-money and post-money. Talking about valuation is everything because without this nothing else makes sense. What is valuation? Valuation is simply the total price tag of your company. If someone wanted to buy Chai on Call completely today, valuation is what they would pay. Think of it like this. If your chai business is worth 5 crore, its valuation is 5 crore. Now when investor puts money into your company, valuation splits into 2 moments. Before and after the investment. Harry says to Shark, I want 50 lakhs for 10% equity. Let's calculate what is post-money valuation. This is company's value after the Shark invest. Formula is investment divided by equity percentage. 50 lakh divided by 10% is equal to 5 crore. That's 5 crore is post-money valuation. And the next one is the pre-money valuation. This is company's value before the Shark invest. Formula is post money minus the investment. Post money, we already got the 5 crore and the investment is of 50 lakhs. So 5 crore minus 50 lakhs is going to be 4.5 crore. And that's 4.5 crore is pre-money valuation. So in simple words, valuation is price of the company. Pre-money, it's a price before Shark invest. Post money is price after the Shark money. Why does this matter? If Shark says I will give you 50 lakhs for 15%, post money is equal to 50 lakhs divided by 15% is equal to 3.3 crore. Pre-money is equal to 3.3 crore minus 50 lakhs is 2.83 crore. Now let's talk about the funding, investor and VC. Going back to Harry's speech, 4 sharks make different offers. Anupam, he's an angel investor, uses his own money, offers 50 lakhs for the 12% equity. Namita, she runs a VC firm. VC stands for venture capital. She invests other people's money from pension funds, insurance companies, rich families. She offers 1 crore for 15% equity. Piyush offers a convertible note. We'll explain in 30 seconds. And Amit, he offers royalty. We'll cover that next. Funding is simply the money coming in, 50 lakhs or 1 crore. Investor is anyone who gives money for the equity. Could be your uncle, could be a shark. VC is professional firm that invest others' money. They want 10x returns because most startups they fail. Now Harry is in dilemma. Namita offers more money but she wants more equity. Anupam offers less money but keeps more ownership for Harry. Now let's talk about the convertible note. Convertible note sounds like a legal headache, but it's actually simple. It's a loan that turns into equity later without deciding today's valuation. The shark Piyush says, I will give you 50 lakhs as a convertible note. In 18 months, when you raise your next round of funding, this loan becomes shares and I get a 20% discount. What does 20% discount means? Let's say in 18 months, a big VC valued Chai on Call at 10 crores. That is the new valuation. Piyush note converts at 20% discount. Effective valuation is equal to now 10 crore into 0.8 is equal to 8 crores. So his 50 lakhs buys shares at 8 crores valuation instead of today's 4.5 crore valuation. So he gets more shares from the same money. Then why use a convertible note? Because there are three main points. 1. There is no fight over the valuation today. Second, Harry bets his company will be worth more later with higher valuation. Third, Pius gets a discount for risking his money early. It's like saying, let's not argue about the valuation now, we'll figure it out later and I will get reward for trusting you. Now let's talk about the royalty. Amit offers royalty and here is the key. No equity given away. Amit says, I will give you 50 lakhs for 5% royalty on your revenue until I make 1 crore. How it works in real numbers. Let's say Chai and Call's monthly revenue is equal to 20 lakhs. 5% of that is equal to 1 lakh per month to Amit. Amit keeps getting 1 lakh every month until his total collection reaches to 1 crore. That's 2x of his original investment. At 1 lakh per month, it would take 20 months if revenue stays the same. Then what is the risk for Harry? Even if he makes zero profit, he still pays royalty from revenue. If his margins are thin, say 10% profit, a 5% royalty eats half his profit. That can kill cash flow. And there is a benefit too. No dilution, Harry keeps 100% ownership and no valuation fight at all because royalty doesn't depend on valuation. Now let's talk about the exit and dilution. Number 1, exit. Exit is how sharks turn their equity into actual cash in their bank account. And there are three main ways. Number 1 is IPO, number 2 is acquisition, number 3 is secondary sale. Now let's talk about the IPO. Company lists on the stock market. Shark sells shares to the public. The valuation at IPO determines how much they get. Now let's talk about the acquisition. A bigger company buys Chai on call. Example, Zomato buys it for 50 crores. Sharks get paid their share based on that valuation. Now let's talk about the secondary sales. One investor sells their shares to another investor. Let's say Pius sells to a new VC and Harry doesn't get any money from that. It's between the investors. The valuation agreed upon determines the price. And there is one term, no exit. The shark's money is stock forever. That's why sharks push for the growth and profitability to increase valuation and enable an exit. Now let's talk about the dilution. Dilution is where your ownership percentage shrinks because you raise more money. Watch this carefully. This is where most founders get emotional but miss the math. Round 1. Harry sells 10% to Anupam. Harry is equal to 90%. Company valuation is equal to 5 crore post money. Harry's shares value is equal to 4.5 crore. Round 2. In 18 months later, Chai on call is growing fast. A new VC invests 5 crores for 20% of the company. The new valuation is 25 crore. Now, Harry's 90% automatically shrinks to 72% to make room for the new investor. But look at the value. Harry owns less percent, 90% down to 72%, but his company's valuation grew from 5 crore to 25 crore. His personal share grew from 4.5 crore to 18 crore. And that's a good dilution. Company valuation grows faster than your percentage shrinks. Bad dilution is when you give away too much equity for too little money. Example, selling 50% for 10 lakhs when the company valuation is 1 crore. That's a mistake. There is a rule of thumb, which means dilution is fine if the valuation increases proportionally or more. Now let's talk about the final decision. Whom will Harry choose among the sharks? From Namita, it was 1 crore for 15%. It has a high dilution immediately. Valuation today is 6.67 crore post money. And from Amit, it was 50 lakhs royalty. No dilution, no valuation fight, but cash flow risk. And from Pius, it was 50 lakhs convertible note. It has delay valuation, bet on higher valuation later. From my perception, Harry picks Pius convertible note, and here are the reasons why. Because he is 30 years of old, he has experience, he believes his company's valuation will be much higher at 18 months and doesn't want to fight over the numbers today. So here is the big question, whom do you think Harry will choose among the 4 sharks? Put your opinion in the comment box below. Now that's all for the today's episode, but this is just the beginning. In the next 7 upcoming videos, I'll be talking about topics like revenue and sales, profitability, cash and finance, customer and growth, marketing and strategy, startup and market, business models. So I'm coming step by step, one video at a time. So till then, keep sharing, loving and subscribing. See you guys.